Hello, attenders. Once again, welcome to our podcast. Today, our talking point is how colonization paralyzed and abused India's rich environment.
The world is currently experiencing the worst environmental crisis in human history. The scale of the environmental devastation has increased drastically in recent years, mostly to blame human generated factors. But much of this traumatic exploitation of natural resources started its origin in colonial rule. In India, the East India Company came to trade in the 1600s but double crossed the Indians, and the rest is history. The colonial rule ruined the Indian culture. They stole a lot of resources, tore down the textile industry, and whatnot. But what they did selfishly to our environment was a shameful act whose fallout can still be seen. They sabotaged the Indian ecosystem. The Britishers cut forests to make railway tracks, took a lot of rare gems and minerals to Europe. For America and Europe's need for commodities, a large area of forest cover was cut for tea, coffee, and rubber plantations. Thousands of Indians were taken to the Malayam rubber plantation in Malaysia as indentured workers. When local people used to cut trees for their needs, the Britishers protested and made the Forest Act, bringing severe hardship to all the forest villages across the country. They even forced the Indian peasants to cultivate indigo rather than necessary food crops for the growing demand of indigo in Europe.
These were a little of things they did to our country. After so much disdain to our environment, the aftermath had to be a disaster. Between 1880 and 1920, forest cover declined by 9.7 million hectares, and there was an increase in poverty and hunger. India faced famine, there was destruction of Indian handicrafts, introduction to foreign diseases to humans and livestock, introduction to large number of commercial crops, and significant economic exploitation and what not. So what has been done can't be driven backwards, but we Indians as a responsible citizen can look after our environment and take care of it by taking necessary measures and steps towards a great India, because the earth is what we all have in common and taking care of it is our duty. By this, I would like to end our podcast presented by Shruti Tripathi and Prarthana Dubey. Hope you got enlightened by it.